Welcome back to another Buckland video. Now, a week ago, it was Torquay United we were playing here. Today in Plymouth Parkway, and it's lovely and sunny. It's not raining. I'm happy, and though maybe not as good for the club, prefer when it's quiet. I have more room to record and not lots of people around me. So this is lovely. Literally, I'm here at the same time as I did the last game, about 15 minutes before kick-off. And this is the second episode of The Secret Scout. Now today, I am scouting secretly, not very secret, Rafa Beadman, who is a new centre-back, who was an Exeter Academy player. He could play for Exeter Town, but now he plays in centre-back for Buckland. So we'll be looking at him. He's 6'4", he's only 17. He could be one for the future. You never know. He could be a future EFL player, and you could be watching that right now, in a few years' time, and he could be there as a EFL player, maybe for Plymouth or even higher. You never know. So let's get into it. We'll be checking out Rafa Beadman. I'm not too sure which way Buckland are going to be shooting first of all, but I'm going to be on the side that Buckland, of course, are defending from, and we'll be looking at everything that a pro defensive mindset, which is in communication, how he is in aerial ability, go with set play, his man marking, and most importantly, his tackles and positioning. So subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get into it. Is Rafa Beadman a future EFL player? We're going to find out. Oh, and I forgot to say, in Buckland versus Plymouth Parkway. There he is, that is Rafa Beadman. Yeah. Rafa, first thoughts in the first 5 minutes, good aerial threat with crosses. He's great there, being able to head it away. With that one tackle that he went there, he just timed it a little bit badly then, but I'm sure he'll get a lot more good tackles in here. Unlucky Buckland, they just came through on that right hand side, but Raf couldn't do anything there, to be perfectly honest with you. He was covering that far side post in case the ball swung in there, so he was in the right position. So that one, it had nothing to do with Rafa, that goal, but fair enough to Plymouth Parkway. They are 2 leagues above Buckland, so it's not going to be an easy game. With this line here, he actually looks like he's being played right back today. Could be mistaken there, but he's playing, it looks like he's just playing on the right. Great head away from danger from Rafa there, brilliant. Brilliant from Rafa again. He got beaten, was determined, kept going on, and then managed to get the ball, so that was fantastic. Cleared it away from danger, paused play, and reset. Fantastic from Rafa. Ooh. Oh. On Raf. Still in. Oh. Brilliant defensive tackle from Rafa to make that Plymouth Parkway player have to go out on the wings, which he then struggled with to get it through. But then brilliant defending from Buckland, and unlucky from Plymouth because that was some great chances there for them to get a second goal. But yeah, fantastic from Rafa. If he didn't do that, he would have been central with the goal, the Plymouth Parkway striker, and probably would have got a goal there. So Rafa came in, slid it to the right, brilliantly timed tackle. So at half-time here, I'm having a little chill in the seat. I'm guessing the equal probably you when the juniors play on this pitch here. But in Buckland 0, Plymouth Parkway 1. But we're concentrated today on Rafa Beadman. Now, Rafa Beadman looked composed under pressure. He had a fantastic aerial threat with his height being 6'4". He looked good in the first half. So let's see, hopefully, more things to come with him in the second half. Great at cutting off play as well. He did a fantastic one there that I've already talked about. But yeah, brilliant so far from Rafa. I remember he's only 17 years old, so a lot of way to grow. But from that, so far in the first half, I can see that potential that he can grow and maybe even go to that EFL club. You never know. And he's right here, that's fine, so it'll be easier for me to scout. So 2-0, and that player there, number 11 for Plymouth Parkway, is so quick, so rapid. He just went through the middle of both Rafa and Adam Hill. Gutted, to be fair, gutted. Oh! Oh. Yeah, Rafa. Yes, there. Come on, Rafa. I think he's injured now, unfortunately. So with about 10 to 15 minutes remaining, Rafa unfortunately gone off injured. But yeah, stay tuned to the end to see my secret scout report. Yeah, but they're back to a normal vlog now. Hopefully Buckland might be able to get a goal. You never know. Oh, nearly. Yeah. Oh yeah, gotta get. Great goal. Oh. Look at him over there. Don't forget to subscribe. So it's full time, Buckland 1, Plymouth Parkway 2. But what a fantastic game. I really enjoyed that one, actually. That was probably my favourite game so far this season, just because it was just a lot more competitive from both teams. Plymouth Parkway have fantastic quality, and I believe they're going to do really well this season, to be fair. They got quite unlucky. They had quite a few games backlogged towards the end of the last season with their ground, but hopefully that's all better from the next season. And yeah, so brilliant first of all. They're number 11, fantastic, and they just play fantastic football. But it's not about them, it's about Rafa Beadman. And Rafa Beadman, like I said, he's only 17, the young lad, so you're not going to expect him to be prime like Sol Campbell or something like that right now. He's got room to grow, and that's brilliant, because when we're scouting, really, we want to be looking at someone that had the ability to grow and have you seen potential. You don't expect things that, you know, as being a 17-year-old, they're not going to be able to do yet. Communication, first of all. Yeah, he's definitely got to learn to communicate a little bit more, but he will over time, and that is completely fine. As well with tackles as well, he's a bit standoff, turns himself when if he just faced the tackle head on, it'll be a lot better. But who do I know? I'm not good at that kind of stuff. But what he is good at, he is a fantastic aerial threat. He's 6'4", so if he builds a bit more strength there, which I'm sure he will, again, only 17, that testosterone only just kicking in, he's going to build that strength there. And if not, then give me a shout, because I'm a PT as well, Rafa, if you do watch, so I'm happy to help you out there. Just saying. And yeah, he's tall, because that is fantastic, because he's a great aerial threat when crosses come through, when there's a corner, and I'm sure when they're set plays, etc., he would also be fantastic there. So that is one brilliant thing about him. In composure as well, it's great. He doesn't seem bothered, you know, he quite, I mean bothered in terms of when there's pressure coming towards him and he's there with the ball in his feet, he doesn't rush, doesn't quickly pass it off. He looked up, he passed it off. He did that multiple times throughout today. I haven't showed everything. I haven't showed all the clips in here just because I couldn't get that many, you know, just him passing around and that. But take my word for it, he good, he composed, he played great short passing. He played one quite long one over the top that he nearly got to be fair, so that wasn't quite good to aim there for him as well. But you know, he doesn't need to be doing that kind of stuff. But his short passing was brilliant, composure was good. Yeah, and the aerial ability, fantastic. He did a few really good runs where he cut them off from the centre and they had to play it out wide, or the ball had gone out wide, which just allowed Buckland to be able to get back and help and defend. Without that, that probably would have been a goal. So brilliant from Rafa there, brilliant game. And again, remember, he's only 17, so he had, you know, he had a good lot of time to come. And I definitely do think that he had the ability when he's a bit older, let's say maybe 2 years time, to play in a higher league. Now, it'd be wrong of me to tell you a league that I believe that he could play in, because I've just seen him for, well, I did see him the last 2 games, but I wasn't really properly looking then. I've only properly looked today. So I'll be keeping an eye on Rafa actually over this season of Buckland and seeing how he progresses. And maybe in 5 or 6 months time, I'll do another Secret Scout one on Rafa again, a part 2 one, and just see how in the comparison of how he changed. And then maybe go again. You know, maybe he is one to look at in the future. And I generally think that he could be playing in definitely a higher league. So, yeah, I need to watch him again. I need to watch him against a team that are similar level to Buckland, because Plymouth Parkway, it is really hard to compare, because that's like comparing Exeter City and Man United when they played in the FA Cup and saying, well, they did play actually quite well with 0-0, but you know, now they're like a terrible example actually, a terrible example, because Man United got walked all over by Exeter at Old Trafford and I was at that game. But you know what I mean, if they're different in class, you can't then, if they were to lose 4-0 against Man United, you wouldn't have batted an eyelid and then gone, oh, Exeter was shit, because quite frankly, they're playing against a team that are one of the best in the world. Now, I'm not saying Plymouth Parkway are one of the best in the world, so don't mix up my work there, but I'm just saying it's a different level, a different class. Plymouth Parkway are 2 leagues above. So there we go. Perfect. I've sorted that one out. So we'll check out Rafa Beadman again, but fantastic game for the young lad. Again, like I've said lots of times, 17, 6'4". That's mental. Keep an eye on it, lad. Keep an eye on it, lad. Although Dan Hart won't be very happy with me, because I've bigged him up quite a lot today, so I do apologise. Subscribe down below, and I'll see you very soon for Buckland versus Yeovil in just over a week's time. 9 days? 8 days? I don't know. Just over a week. Not next Tuesday, whatever. Subscribe. See you in a bit. Bye.